Now to an NBC10 investigation looking into pandemic restrictions' unintended consequences. We've told you before how nursing homes across our area and the country stopped all outside visitors.
Yeah, keeping residents' family and friends away was supposed to keep out COVID, but still, 42% of all American nursing home residents got the virus, and that's according to federal Medicaid data. And investigative reporter Mitch Blacher also discovered that those visitation restrictions had other hidden costs.
Lieutenant Colonel Don Jagger was a decorated American veteran. When his health deteriorated and he was diagnosed with dementia, his wife couldn't care for him at home. He spent the pandemic in the Delaware Veterans Home without his family.
I knew what his moves were. I knew what his looks meant. And so I had to speak for him, and I was prevented from doing that.
But once COVID restrictions locked down nursing homes, Don's wife, Jean, was unable to see him in person. His brain disorder made it hard for him to relate to anyone virtually, but Jean tried anyway. Jean believes if the restrictions were less strict, she would have been able to help her husband.
I felt that if I had been able to see him, I might have made his life easier and better. And I feel not only the sadness of losing my partner of 42 years, but of feeling like I was helpless to do anything about it.
Don lost interest in eating and lost weight quickly, according to Jean. When he died in August 2020, he became one of thousands of American nursing home residents who never tested positive for COVID-19, but died isolated in a nursing home.
He died, and he died alone, and he died unhappy, and he died probably thinking I didn't love him anymore.
The Delaware Veterans Home is run by Secretary of State Jeffrey Bullock's office. The secretary says separation was the cost of protecting the home's residents, and not having a single COVID death in the Veterans Home shows it worked. Advocates for nursing home residents' rights still call that cost too high.
It became evident very quickly that residents were experiencing a decline, both physically and emotionally, as a result of the visitation lockdown.
Jocelyn Bogdan is part of the team at the nonprofit National Consumer Voice, who heard from nursing home residents' families. Last September, her organization began lobbying the federal government to end all visitation restrictions in nursing homes.
It was distressing and alarming. Family members talking about their loved ones losing 40 to 50 pounds, losing mobility, losing their will to live.
Many of the residents' families filed complaints with regulators, and the regulators investigated, finding thousands of times residents' rights were violated. During the pandemic, the U.S. Centers for Medicaid and Medicare Services, known as CMS, dinged Delaware nursing homes 106 times for resident rights violations. New Jersey nursing homes got 508 violations, and Pennsylvania nursing homes nearly 1,700. The violations include preventing visitation and seem to highlight the consequences of not having family or friends around regularly to look out for a long-term care resident's interests. Some of the violations were for failing to properly hold, secure, and manage residents' money, honor the resident's right to a safe, clean, comfortable, and home-like environment, and honor the resident's right to request, refuse, or discontinue treatment. We asked the president of the Pennsylvania Healthcare Association about the residents' rights citations via Zoom.
That I don't know that citations necessarily lead to improved or better care.
Zach Schomburg represents more than 600 long-term care facilities across the state. He maintains visitation restrictions and government regulations were in place to protect residents, but admits their impact is debatable.
The COVID-19 pandemic exposed many of the underlying flaws in our long-term care system, and not just in Pennsylvania, but nationwide.
International investigators from the nonprofit Human Rights Watch examined American nursing homes during the COVID pandemic, concluding potential neglect and prolonged isolation may have caused serious harm to many people in nursing homes. The investigation cites an Associated Press analysis that found 40,000 excess deaths, not from COVID, in American nursing homes through 2020.
What the visitation ban did do was it meant that many more residents died of neglect and isolation over the past year.
Lieutenant Colonel Don Jagger may have been one of them. His wife believes trying to stop COVID affected his care in his final months, weeks, and days.
It was devastating for me to lose my partner, but to lose my partner in such a way that I felt a tremendous sadness and a tremendous guilt because of the fact that I had not been able to see him.
For the investigators, I'm Mitch Blacher, NBC10 News.